All right, well, it's that time of year. It's just about Christmas time. 'Tis the season to be, giving gifts. It's better to give than to receive. But here I see a couple people exchanging gifts, and I figure let's play the Grinch and try to run in and snag something for free. No idea what they were handing off to each other, but I wasn't quite quick enough to grab it. They give me a quick little salute. While they're doing that, they don't seem like they're ready to fight yet, so I whip up some volcano pots to try to scare them away from the grace and see if we can get the fight going. They didn't seem too eager, so I decided to buff up, and the dude just starts shooting at me, so I know it's game on. Looks like we get someone who's probably pretty over leveled. Again, this is my level 46 build, so the host can't be too high, and this is a dangerous spot for them to be in. I figured now let's try to get some of the Albinoric Red Froggy boys involved, and they're ready to go. So obviously the host runs back, the Phantom's trying to get some cover, and I figure it's time to take my opportunity to see what I can make happen. I'm going to try throwing Mist in there to dig him out of the corner, but he already came out. He's rocking that weapon art. The host is walking into the mist for no particular reason. So I figure let's finish this guy off while he's low. And use a little gravity, give him a quick hit, give him a salute. And between me and the Froggos, that boy goes down. Nice high-level Phantom and a good fight from that guy. So I try to get the host now. Send a couple spells his way. I thought I was going to hit him, but something seems off, and now you can see this connection's terrible. We got a fat roll in Rivers of Blood with a potato Wi-Fi, and this is not a pretty situation. Even though he's not doing a ton of damage, if that thing's lagging, I can go from full health to dead in a second and not really know what's going on. So now I figure it's time to get a little bit of space and see if I can't take him out. The Froggy Boys will help me out. I try sending a bubble his way, he rushes in, I do a free aim, try to get him that way, and I just can't seem to hit this guy, but distract him enough, the Froggos help me out, and, Merry Christmas to me. That was a good one. All that being said, if Christmas ain't your thing, season's greetings, happy holidays, whatever works for you. Next up, you got ourselves a little host. He's ready to go. I give him a wave, get a nice wave back, and it's go time. I figure I'll buff up since he's buffed, or she's buffed, whatever, I don't know. Either way, land that quick piercer, get a quick R2, got the roll. Figure they've been pretty quick to attack this whole time, so throw out a nice parry, get rewarded for it. Quick little fight comes to the end, but you gotta enjoy the nice quick ones when you can. I got a good mixture here today. Got some longer fights with some shorter fights to kind of keep things flowing, hopefully, so it's a entertaining video. Next up here, we get a couple guys hanging out by the Grace. They don't look like they're ready to come out, but all of a sudden, here comes the police. So once the Blooby Dooby Doo shows up, I figured they're going to be ready to come at me. So I buff up, and they're still just hanging around. Looks like he's trying to throw some buffs on everybody, so I'll throw some mist in there so they can't hang out too easily without at least being annoyed in there. Trying to decide how I'm going to get them to come out. They're wasting spells, I'm wasting spells. So I figure I'll try to make the move, come in with the free aimed cannon, knock some people around. Notice this guy's using the Storm Stomp, so I freeze him up, and now at this point it's game on. Finally get them out of the little hole. Don't want them just hanging out there without nothing to think about, so throw up some mist again. I was hoping that I'd get them to come down and engage me with some enemies, so it's not just the three of them thinking only about me, but couldn't quite do it. Get this guy with a bubble combo through the mist, but I know the blue's sneaking up behind me, so didn't quite have the ability to finish it off. This guy's using his Storm Stomp now, and he's got Blood Flame Blade on there, so I got to worry about that comboing me. But either way, the mobs start getting into the fight. Now all of a sudden there's some madness getting kicked around. We got the Phantom here with Radahn's swords. So I start throwing out some mist to get some area of effect going. So I can try to make my next move. The blues throwing stuff at me from the top. The mobs are just kind of walking around. It's a big chaotic mess. I completely lost track of this guy. He comes in with a big hit, almost took me out. But now I figure he likes that weapon art a little bit too much. So that's just free backstabs. So get him with one, try to finish him off, knock the blue down again. Again, I have no idea where the host is. Just got the two of them close by and a little bit of mob protection. He comes in again, quick little hit, and there you go. Pressing L2 one too many times, you get that backstab, and finally got the finish with the piercer. Wounded the host up nice, so now I get my chance to, I can heal up, I can get my mana back. So I throw out some random bubbles just because, I'm going to recharge it anyways, might as well. Got to give the little bubbles a cast every now and again just so, just for goodwill for the little bubbles. So now we got the host back here, and we got the blue. They're just going to hang out by the bonfire. So I send the mist in again so they can't just freely hang out without thinking about anything. Managed to bubble combo that guy with the mobs running at him, and now it's just up to me and the host. So I chase him into the mist a little bit, and I was hoping to get a good way to finish it. And for whatever reason, I can never get the setup parries with the rapiers, with the pokey swords. For whatever reason, the block to parry. I don't know if the timing's just not good on my end, or if I gotta work out a better system. I gotta block on the third one, do I gotta block and parry off the fifth one? I don't know. But either way, we take that guy out. Nice long fight finally comes to an end, and now we're back in the academy. You'll see here we got two guys up there. One of them's rocking Rivers of Blood, and the host is not really quite sure what he was doing. But the Phantom takes a good amount of hits, so I come in, hit this guy with hit him with the hammer, and all of a sudden I'm almost dead. This guy's doing a very reasonable amount of damage. Obviously somebody else with all the arcane in the world, but you can be well over level 200, and the academy on new game is just too much for some people to handle. So he goes down in what is less than a blaze of glory to just random enemy like pew pews. And now it's just me and the host. I figure I'll see what this guy's got to offer, if he has any idea what he's doing. And it looks like he is just jump attack spammy and being carried by his host. And everyone's got to learn the game somehow, so hope he keeps playing, and we'll see where he goes from here. Next up, here we had some people hanging out down at the bottom of the academy. I don't know if they were trying to do Grace Duel ganks to summon people in and just 3v1 them, or if they were just legitimately going through the level. But I tried to bait them into coming up. They weren't having it. They ended up running down to the merchant for whatever reason. I was plopping these glowstones down to try to see if I could get their attention. So at this point, I figure I'll be sneaky. I send the elevator back up and go to hide, and maybe I can get lucky and knock him into the pit. So I wait. I see the two of them, and I thought the third one was there already, so I come out, and the third guy is right in front of me. So I try to charge up that cannon to see if I can't knock these guys in. They unfortunately go the wrong way. Couldn't quite finish the host off. Out of range of the pebble, and got the dodge on that. So now it's time to actually fight. So I got the boulders getting thrown at me. I try to charge something up hoping he'd run into me, but now it's 3-on-1. It's getting dangerous. So we got to make a little bit of a hasty retreat. Right there, I thought I had just the spear out, so I was going to try to throw the mist to give myself something to back off of. This guy, he's he was all balls and no brains, I guess is the best way to put it. He had no intention of backing off, so I was able to take him down pretty easily. The elevator's going back down already. I got this guy. He goes over the edge. I think I got him, and it's going to be just me and the host. But that soul count never ticked off, so I guess he was just within non-lethal fall damage range. So now I gotta head back down and finish off the 2v1 if I can. So if you got it handy on your phone, cue the elevator music, get something. It's it's not going to be a long wait, but it is the elevator. It is what it is. So a lot of times in these videos, I don't know what to do in these, these dead lag spaces. I haven't been doing this that long. Sometimes I've tried to speed it up. Sometimes I just, babble and babble and babble. That's what I'll do here. So, hang in. Anyways, I tried to get the bubble going here. I didn't see this guy right away. I thought they'd both be backed up. So, yeah. So I didn't get to throw the bubble on this close guy. The host is still way backed off. This guy was throwing me off. He had some good mix-up on me. I didn't quite expect half of what he was doing. But between the frost and the spear, get a quick little pebble to finish him, and now it's just me and the host. But this was a fun invasion. I don't know what these guys were doing as far as, if they were ganking or just going through the level. But whatever they did, I enjoyed myself at the end of the day. So thanks for the good fight, guys. And I probably should have healed up and tried to play with the host to get a cooler finish than just another pebble to the face. But, sometimes after, 3-4 minutes of fighting somebody, you just want to get out of there. So GG to those guys, and let's move on. Next up here, we're in the academy again. I had spawned up top and didn't know where these guys were. I was waiting for him to come up. I was hoping to just throw a bubble on him on the elevator because I like doing that trolley nonsense, but they weren't coming up, so I called the elevator up and teleported, and now all of a sudden I see him dealing with 3 people. One of them was trying to sneak out behind me, so obviously these guys were just waiting for me. But then again, we got this guy with dual shields and whatever they're doing. So they're not being too try-hard. They're just having fun. Either way, 3v1, I throw the bubble out, target the host, pull him into it with the gravity, and that ends the fight quick. Guy with the bleedy giant sword, he ain't happy about it, but, too bad, buddy. Your host got taken out almost a one-shot. And then next up here, we just got, the whole reason I'm thankful for bubbles. The thing you got to remember here is if you're ever playing against somebody that has bubbles, you can't take your eyes off of them. Although, in fairness, I don't think they've seen me yet. And you got the mob bubbles to kind of confuse them. But I buff up, I throw the bubble down. He doesn't know I'm coming. He just thinks I fell. And all of a sudden, he hits the giant bubble from out of nowhere, takes him almost entirely out, and the host is just running away. Kind of just, rudely interrupted their co-op session. So sorry, fellas, but invaders gotta invade. And then next up here, I think this is the last clip. Might have another one after this, but anyways, got a couple guys. They're just hanging out inside of the room. They're not looking to fight. So I shoot a bubble in there. It seems like it missed, but I never heard it pop, so I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on. So again, like I normally do, if people are just hanging out, I throw mist in there to try to get them to run out, and all of a sudden, boom, you saw it right there. That off-screen bubble must have just been sitting there like a landmine. The host didn't pay it any respect, and he got blown to smithereens, and that'll happen. So you got to keep an eye on the bubble. Just because it went past you, it doesn't mean it's gone. It doesn't mean it's not a threat. Make sure you know where those things are if you're ever up against the bubble mage. And then this one right here is actually the last one. So last but not least, I never know how to end the clips. I always end up rushing the thanks for watching, have a good day, that kind of nonsense at the end. So I'll get that out of the way now. So thanks for watching. Take care of yourself out there, and don't let anybody shoot you off the side of a cliff when you're hanging out waiting for the invader. Concealing veil is a thing, and it's amazing. Regardless, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, have a good holiday, and thank you so much for watching.